Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be attempting the 10 art style challenge. Yeah, I know. That's right. I'm going to draw my OC Estella in 10 different art styles, all from various forms of media which I have enjoyed or appreciated over the span of my whole entire life. This art challenge has been around for a while, and I'd say it's pretty popular. The main reason for my wanting to do this is just to broaden my horizons and see what I can learn from replicating other art styles. And who knows, maybe I'll end up loving certain elements so much that I'll incorporate them into my own style. I might as well jump in because we've got a lot to cover. Okay, I am starting off with a simple one to dip my feet in the water, or whatever the saying is, with the Powerpuff Girls. Now, I wouldn't say I was a big Powerpuff consumer as a kid, but I did go through a phase where I watched a lot on YouTube. I especially loved the episodes with Tina, and the Powerpuff Girls world in LEGO Dimensions was also my favorite. It carries a lot of nostalgia for me. Does anyone remember LEGO Dimensions? Or probably a better question, did anyone even hear about LEGO Dimensions? It wasn't very good in terms of functionality, it had so many glitches, but I loved that game! This one was very easy. I did find that the eyes look horrifying when they are not colored. I never thought about that before. They look like rings of flesh around massive pupils, and I don't like it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. This didn't take long, probably 30 minutes max, so let's move on. Next up is the Equestria Girls from My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. I loved the Equestria Girls growing up. The concept was so fun to me, and I think I watched them more than the original pony show. I don't think I did a very good job with this one. I didn't make Estella's eyes big enough, and the anatomy is slightly off, but the hands eat, so that's cool. I changed Estella's tights into socks since that seemed to be a common theme with most of the designs in the movie, but other than that, her outfit stayed true to the original. I actually redesigned Estella in my most recent video, you should go check that out, and I still love her outfit even though I drew it over 10 times. I think that means it's good. And yeah, I don't really need to explain why I'm using Estella for this challenge. She's my baby, I love her, and I want to draw her all the time. I struggled with what color to make her skin, since the ponies don't usually have traditional skin colors, but I couldn't find anything I liked. It made sense for her to be purple, but I couldn't find a shade that looked right, and so I just settled on her original skin color, which I like. Well, that's that. Definitely not my favorite, but what can you do? Gotta move on. My next victim is Strawberry Shortcake, specifically the style in the older 2000s. Now, I wasn't a huge My Little Pony girl, but this was my cup of tea, my creme de la creme. I ate these films up. You've got Moonlight Mystery and Dress Up Days, and I loved cooking up fun. Them creating a TV show sparked a light in me that's still burning strong, probably the reason I'm making videos right now. Also, the Sweet Dreams movie was a different art style, but man was it a vibe. I loved that one. The point is, Strawberry Shortcake was a big part of my childhood, and if you want to talk about nostalgia, then just talk about this. Man, this is making me want to make a whole video about Strawberry Shortcake. Guys, tell me if that sounds fun to you. Okay, now to the actual design. All my hype for this series just to flop in the drawing. Boo! Now that I'm looking back, I wish I actually did line art instead of just erasing the sketch like a lazy loser. But I didn't. I also wish I followed the design of the cover art more than the actual show. But no, I'm being mean. I still love her. I think she's very similar to Raspberry Torta, her hair being curly and a similar color. I've decided that Estella would be Blackberry themed. It's literally perfect. Her name would be Blackberry Cobbler. It's too cute. I'm dead. Yeah, I still think she's adorable, but I could have done a better job. Next time. On to the classic Disney style. I was thinking, which movie should I do? You can literally already tell in the drawing. Just think with me. Just close your eyes. Which movie do I love? And what would be a fun refresher from my normal artwork? Huzzah! The Little Mermaid. I adore the old Disney animations. They will forever hold a special place in my heart. I remember once my cousins were watching this movie together, and I decided to join them because why not? Then, to Little Me's horror, there were all of these scrawny, shriveled up creatures who were apparently captured souls covering the whole screen. Bye. I was done. I was out of there. I didn't revisit that movie for at least 5 more years. Actually, I didn't watch any of the old Disney cartoons until more recently, but now I love them. Dude, look, the hands look good again. Wow. I'm amazing. A main feature of Estella's design is stars. So instead of the usual shell bras, I gave her a starfish one, and I put a starfish in her hair as well. I really like the way that this one turned out. It embodies Estella while also not holding too tightly to her original design. The colors of her tail are her classic purple, and then a lighter version of her green eyes. Surprisingly, the stylization of her face came very easily to me, and personally, I think it looks just like her. But also looks like the style of the movie. Slay.
Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence!
Guys, we're officially halfway through! Hooray! Number 5 is, arguably, the best kids show ever, Phineas and Ferb. I mean, seriously, I don't think it gets much better than this. I just love this show. My siblings and I have been watching this for as long as I can remember, and at this point it's become a staple hair-cutting show. What I mean by this is every time my mom cuts my brother's hair, she would let them watch a show. This was the show. I think Phineas and Ferb helped with my creativity so much in my childhood. They had a literally never-ending flow of ideas, and the comedy in this show is peak. The whole show is peak. Dude, come on, have you heard anything that comes out of Professor Doofenshmirtz's mouth? It's all gold. It's all funny. I think I struggled more with this one than any of the others prior to this. In cartoons like these, the way a body is structured varies so much in each character. It's more difficult choosing what you want the design to look like. For Estella, Vanessa was calling to me. They radiate similar vibes, and I think if Estella was in a show like this, her personality would lean heavily on the sassy side, since every trait a person can have is amplified by 10,000 in this show. Also, how did I not notice until now that the Phineas and Ferb characters only have 4 fingers? Vanessa looks so weird with her hand on her hip and only having 4 fingers. That's wild. I really like this one. I think I really captured the essence of the show. It's all in those eyes. For drawing number 6, I chose Pokémon. Pokémon is a newer thing in my family. My 8-year-old brother recently got into it, and so naturally my dad started spamming Pokémon cards, until all of my siblings and I had way more than we could ever need. They're all knockoffs, so they're not real, with expensive, real Pokémon prices. In this economy? No way. So, as this is new and mainly obsessed over by my brother, I'm not very knowledgeable in the world of Pokémon. I know that there are trainers, which is obviously what I'm drawing Estella as, but I've never watched the show or looked into the lore. For any Pokemon fanatics that might be watching, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I will consume more Pokemon media. Whatever I've seen of it, I like, so. My favorite Pokemon are Snorlax, Marill, Choodle, Piplup, Clefable, Milcery, Jigglypuff, Vanillux, Michino, Charmander, Gothorita, Paldean, Wooper, and Sewaddle. I don't know if I'm saying any of those right. But I do know a little bit. I wanted Estella to look similar to Jessie, so I based the design after her a little bit. I keep saying design as if I'm actually designing anything. All I'm doing is taking the same design of Estella and transferring it to different universes. I'm using Jessie as a reference. This one was tricky, as I feel the Pokemon style varies so much depending on what you look at. Even the references I pulled from the show looked very different from the others. So I'm not sure if this one looks that accurate. What do you think? I gave Estella some harsh highlights and tried to implement the style to the best of my abilities, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay, next up is the Wii Mii style. Did anyone ever spend chunks of their afternoon just creating Miis for fun? This was one of my favorite things to do. My siblings and I created a Mii for almost every relative we had, and also created a bunch of random ones with weird names, like Waffle, Farthead, Fat Boy. Anything we found funny at the time. Actually, no, I'm not going to group myself in with this. Those names mostly came from my brother, not me. The best part of playing Wii Baseball was seeing the selection of all our Miis who were on our teams. We'd exclaim, "I have Grandma!" or "I have Farthead!" LOL. The Wii was a big part of my childhood, and I will forever love it and the aesthetic of it. So naturally, I've got to draw Estella as it. I would have just gone on the Wii and created one for Estella, which sounds fun, but I didn't, because this is a drawing challenge, and that would be cheating. This one was a little scary, being 3D and having the weird airbrushed effect. I tried to use facial features and hair that existed in the game, but I'm not sure the lips I gave her were in there. In a lot of these, the styles don't have lips, but I feel like Estella's plump and luscious lips are a big part of her design, so I'm at least giving her a little bit in most of these. I can't believe that the Wii is only 2 years older than me. I feel like it would be so much older and newer at the same time, because my perception of time is junk. It's sad that in the time of Estella's story, there is no Wii. Sad face, crying. I feel it looks a little sloppy in the end, but I'm fine with not everything looking perfect. It looks handmade, guys. That's like what I was going for. I say this so that I can sleep at night. No, I like it. I think it's A-okay.
By Schultz.
Y'all, this one might be my favorite. Before I say anything else, I would like to confess that I am a poser and I am not a lifelong Charlie Brown fan. My deepest apologies. I've only watched the Halloween special, and maybe the Christmas one. I just think that the style is so cute, and I love the sound of the old cartoons. They're so calming.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy.
But I do have a valid reason for liking this, enough to put it in the video. We got Kings Island passes last year, and their kids section is called Snoopy Land, and it's themed as Charlie Brown. That whole area is so cute and sweet, and I love it. Ooh, and a few months ago, I was completely on the Shroosy, I don't know how to say it, side of social media for a good chunk then too, so I was watching a good bit of clips from the show. Wait a minute, why am I defending myself to you? This is my channel, I can do what I want. I want to draw Estella in the Peanuts style. Okay, moving on to the actual commentary of the drawing. This one was very enjoyable to do. I picked a brush with no stability to achieve those shaky lines, and the whole thing was very therapeutic, and a nice breath of fresh air. Mwah. 10 out of 10, would recommend. And I would say that I did a very nice job here, if I do say so myself. I think she blends right in with the style. Granted, it was very easy, but maybe only easy because artist was very skilled. Ever thought about it that way? Yeah, she's so cute in this style. I need to draw Estella and Anthony like this. All right, I have to do that. Everyone, prepare for a short about that at some point. I originally drew the Equestria Girls style, thinking I wasn't going to draw Estella as a pony. But then I decided, what the heck, I'm gonna do it. I've never been an animal drawer ever. I was always strictly humans, but this was fun. Obviously heavy copied, but I don't think that's a bad thing. This challenge is about observing and replicating, so it's okay. Estella would be an earth pony, no special powers, just the way I like it. I made Estella's story with the desire of having a world that was simple and not overly complicated with magic and different governments that I would have to develop with my poor knowledge and creativity. I feel like with a lot of things, I think that I didn't consume it as much as I actually did. I have a poor memory, but I'm pretty sure I did really like the My Little Pony show. At least I know that I loved playing with the pony figurines. I really liked the Twinkle Wish Adventure movie. My family quoted, "Those are all my stuffy stuffs," all the time. I'm definitely not as much of a My Little Pony fanatic as a lot of people in the art community are. I feel like I kind of missed out. I missed the memo. I didn't know that was a thing until I started watching all these videos recently and found out that that was everyone's obsession. It seems like it was way bigger than I ever realized. Once again, I stuck to the brown skin, but I really like the way she turned out. I was heavily dependent on Pinkie Pie as she's the only one in the main group with curly hair, but I think the end result is pretty accurate. Finally, last but not least, is the Song of the Sea. Now, if anyone here knows what that is, I love you! This is a movie I watched a long time ago, and I loved it. It's based on Irish folklore and follows a Selkie sister and her human brother Ben. The Selkie sister's name is Saoirse. I don't know why I didn't write that down. They go on a journey encountering many different legends that are real in this story, as the Selkie grows more and more sick. She needs this white fluffy coat to turn into a seal and heal her, but her father, who is still grieving their absent Selkie mother, hides it, not realizing the harm it's doing. I'm not gonna go spoil it, go watch it! It's such a comfort movie for me. When I first watched it, I found a white bathrobe in my mom's closet and pretended I was a Selkie. That was fun. Anyways, I kind of forgot about it, thinking it was a fever dream, until about a year ago when I remembered and watched it again. I love it even more now. The style is so cute. Unfortunately, Estella's design doesn't really fit the vibes of the movie, but I tried my best. Just imagine her in a fluffy white robe. See the vision. Oh, and the music. Oh, the music is so good. There's this one song, I think just called Song of the Sea, that I spam all the time. I love it. I love listening to it, singing it, playing it. If you don't want to watch the movie, at least listen to the song, please. Huzzah! We have finished! Here are all of the 10 styles. Which one is your favorite? I think mine is the Peanuts and Phineas and Ferb ones. They're so cute. I had my ups and downs during this challenge, but somehow avoided art block during the whole challenge. I'm on a high right now. But you know what they say, what comes up must come down. Let's not think about that, shall we? Let's hope that I continue to be on this rule forever and that it never ends. I think this was good for me. I even started doing line art at the end. Seriously? Never in my wildest dreams. I know. Well, thanks for watching. I hope to see you someday soon. Bye!